Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you an incredible process to actually set and achieve goals in a way that you have never heard about before. So make sure you stick with me to the end. I'm going to be sharing the step-by-step process that actually works. Now, we are coming up on the end of January. I know there are so many people who have already quit on their New Year's resolutions. I totally get it, and it's not your fault. You've just been following the wrong system. If you are someone who is still stuck with their goals, awesome. Let me give you something to even ensure that you stick with that to the end of the year. If you are someone who has not even set a goal yet, you are welcome, because I'm going to be showing you how to set goals that actually work. When it comes to goal setting, the framework that most of us are probably aware of is the SMART goal setting process. There are parts of this that I love, there are parts of this that I do not like, and we definitely do not use on this channel. We do not use this when we look at manifestation. When it comes to goals, let me share with you from two ways. Most people, when they're setting goals, don't even have the motivation to achieve them because they're setting goals to do things that they already know how to do. So why are they going to bring up all this energy and effort and commitment to do something that they're like, I have no inspiration for this, I already know what to do. All they really need is someone to shout at them, to tell them to get up off the couch, to put down their phone and actually go do it. They need a motivation boost, right? Because they already know how to do that. So that is an A-type goal. It's nice to do, but it's not gonna change your life. The second kind of goal people set is a B-type goal. So this is kind of getting a bit better. People are setting goals of things that they don't know how to do, but they're pretty sure they could figure it out. Or like, I don't know how to do a gym routine, but I could hire a personal trainer for not that much on Monday and be in a gym doing it. It's pretty simple to figure out. Or I could watch a couple of YouTube videos and figure out how to start my podcast tomorrow, right? And I can order everything on Amazon and it can be up and everything and live within a week. So awesome goal, but not something that's really gonna draw from within you to become a new version of yourself or to actually go on a journey of manifesting something that will be so incredibly life-changing for you. What we're really gonna play with are what are called C-type goals, right? So these are the goals where you do not know the how, right? You do not know how you're going to achieve that. Now, for most people, that might sound absolutely ludicrous. Like, why would you go set a goal if you have no idea how you're gonna achieve it? What are you going to do, right? So we are living in a world where everyone is so focused on the doing, on the action, and I totally get it. I was the biggest action taker, like what am I doing, little worker bee for so many years. And yes, we need to take action, but we don't need to just take any kind of action. We want to be taking aligned action. And so this is where we really get to have a lot of fun when it comes to manifesting and setting goals and creating a reality that is going to expand our life in a way that is just almost unfathomable right now. And so when we look at SMART goal setting, you have be specific, yes, love that, tick, know what you want, be clear, visualize it as much as you can, like the fine details. The second one is to have it be measurable. So yes, love that. Okay, I want to manifest $100,000 in profit. No, actually even be clear, in take-home pay every single month. Or is it revenue? Or is it in your savings? Like, be specific, right? You need to be specific and know that you can measure it. The third piece is where I have a bit of an issue with, and that is it needs to be attainable. And this is why most people stay stuck in A and B goals, because when they set goals that seem so wild, people around them are like, be realistic, you need to get a reality check. You're living in some la la land. But the really awesome thing when it comes to manifestation is you get to live in the place of delulu. You get to be a little bit delusional for a while. And I was just watching on Instagram yesterday this great clip with, who was it? The Black Eyed Peas singer will.i.am. And he was saying how he had to live in a delusional world because the sun is just coming round. He had to live in a delusional world because if he was to live in the current reality that he was already experiencing, how would he ever create the new reality? And so he had to actually shift things really dramatically for himself and live in a delusional reality that he could see, but nobody else could, and that didn't yet exist for him. And so this was why this SMART goal setting process I don't love, because I don't want a goal to feel achievable and attainable, because that is going to be an A goal or a B goal. What I want is for it to be a stretch goal, a goal that makes me kind of go, oh God, like, do you think that's realistic? No, that's why I'm setting it. I don't want it to feel realistic. I want it to feel crazy. I want it to be a life-changing thing that I'm going to be working on and molding on. Now, it may not happen in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, but I know it's going to happen because I know how manifestation works. And so this is really what I want to invite you to play with, right? Get uncomfortable setting your goals. And I want to hear what your C goal is going to be, because I know for so many people, they haven't even given themselves the opportunity yet to experience what a C goal might feel like. And maybe there's always been a big dream or a big goal or a big idea in your brain, and you've always thought about it, but it almost felt so ridiculous you couldn't write it down. And so write it down, put it down in the comments, affirm it, and let me celebrate you, because I want to see your C goals. I want to see you achieve your C goals, and it's going to be so awesome. Now, a great way to start on that journey of achieving your C goals is to, firstly, yes, get clear, write it down, have the courage to even put it down on paper. But the second thing is to use something that are called goal cards. It's as simple as cutting out a piece of paper like this and then writing your main goal on the front of it. So I just did this process with my partner, which is why I got inspired for this video. But we wrote down what is our primary goal for 2025, right? What is it that we want to achieve? We have our A goal and we have our B goal. That is awesome, but we know those are things that we can do to achieve them. But then we have our big, holy C goal of, okay, how do we create this? We have no idea. This is going to be an interesting dance between us, our creator, God, the universe, whatever resonates with you. This will be this beautiful dance of both of us having our molds in the clay of life, putting the pieces together, putting together little jigsaw pieces to see how this picture comes into form. And we don't know how it's going to happen. We know it's possible because we believe in it and we can see it. And if you can see something, that whole process of even just visualizing it and having the thought and coming up with it in your imagination is evidence and proof that it is available for you. Because again, as I said before, it exists in some reality, even if it hasn't come into physical form yet. So if you can imagine it, if you can see it in your mind's eye, you can hold it in your hand. It will be here someday soon. And that's what is so exciting. So something that really helps as you're on this journey is not just affirmations, but actually something called constant spaced repetition. It's one really, really powerful way. And this is why I said, if goals have not worked for you in the past, use this. It's a really powerful way to reprogram your mind, because right now, maybe when you think of that goal, you might get all this resistance coming up and all these reasons why you can't, because you've been operating in a different paradigm, operating with a different set of beliefs and habits and rituals, with people who probably were aligned with that old narrative, right? But as you're beginning to let this version of you and this world crumble, you're looking to create a new reality. So new beliefs, putting on new beliefs. Now, with this goal card, why it works so well is that you are going to put it somewhere that you can see every single day. Now, my mentor used to say, put it in your pocket. A lot of the outfits I wear don't have pockets, like gym clothes and whatnot, gym leggings. So I just like to have it like sitting on my desk where I am most of the time, or I'll put it in my wallet, put it next to my bed, or I might have 2 or 3 around in different places, or pin it on my bathroom mirror. Something that I am seeing and I'm touching constantly throughout the day. And it is getting this neural pathway set up of, I am believing this is embedding in my conscious mind. This is something that I get to play with, I get to think about, because every time you touch that goal card, you are creating a mental picture of your goal. And you're going to create a mental picture of your goal and how it's going to feel. So how is it going to feel when I achieve that goal? I don't know how, I'm not going to focus on the how, because that is going to come to me. So when I said about taking action, yes, taking action is really key, but it's not just taking random action. But here's the cool thing. When I am touching my goal card, when I'm beginning to picture what my life is going to look like with this new reality, the sun is coming in strong here, but I was also, not that long ago manifesting a reality where I got to live in the sunshine more often. So here we are. But as you are touching your goal card and picturing this reality and feeling into it, you're going to be getting these little nudges, these little directions from your creator, from the universe, from inside, this little whisper in your mind of, you should contact that person. Why? I don't know, but just it feels like I should be. Okay, I'm just gonna send a message and see. You should reach out to this person, leave a comment here, send that email, go search this, look this up online. There's a reason you've come across this video. So you're gonna start getting these nudges from the universe of, what to do. So taking aligned action. And so when people say you don't gotta work hard to become successful, yes, but there's a massive caveat. You don't have to work hard just doing endless, mindless work that feels like horrendous. But when you are so clear on what your goal is and you're tuned into it and you're picturing it and you're feeling it, and then you get that impulse to take action, you might be working harder than you ever have before, but it's gonna feel so different. Like, there are times where I work more hours, more intensely in my business than I ever worked in my 10 plus years working in corporate finance. And I used to be traveling around the world. I used to be doing up until midnight, 1 a.m. doing finalizing pitches to go into the bank the next day or to go into a boardroom the next day to pitch. I used to work really, really hard, but I feel like there are times where I work so much harder in this business, but it doesn't feel the same. It feels more exciting because it is so in line with my goals, with the reality I'm creating. And so when I get a nudge to create this new freebie, put out this new program, turn up and do this video, I am like here doing it with so much greater ease, and that is how it's going to feel for you too. So one takeaway from this is grab a piece of paper, cut out a piece of paper. That's all I've done. There's nothing fancy you have to do. Write out your goal. And then to make it even better, even bigger, put it in the comments down below. Let us support you. Let me personally support you. I would love to hear what your seed goal is. I know it's going to be so inspiring to see all of you share them. And if you have any questions on goal setting, do let me know. Subscribe to this channel. We are a new channel, but I'm so excited with it. We're going to be sharing everything I know about mindset and manifestation and energy, and I would love for you to come and let me know what are things that you want to hear about. I would love this to be a more community-driven channel where I get to create content and things that are really, really interesting for you. And in the meanwhile, I will be sharing the best that I know and the things that I'm fascinated with and the things that I am trialing out too. And that is it. Have a beautiful rest of your day, your evening, your night. I can't wait to read your comments, and thanks so much again for watching.